Yo. Dude is bugging. Why? Bugging. Yo, that's something you don't see every day. That's for sure.
Spoiler alert. We're going to discuss something funny.
Yo, big shout out to my big sister, Reezy. She listens to the show. She says she really enjoys it. So I'm glad you're listening, Reezy.
I'm glad you still enjoy it.
Yeah. See you in a little bit, about a month, actually. Coming out for my mom's birthday next month.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So, yeah. Shout out to my neighbor Julio, man. He said, we were talking about the opening question last week and how it was anticlimactic. You were like, yeah, I believe in ghosts. And that's the end of the story. So, all right.
It was unsatisfactory.
Yeah, you could have done more with that, right?
Not really.
It's still bad. We gave you a second chance, and it's still bad.
Broadcast live from the Winchester Mansion? What do you want?
Kev, opening question for you, man. This was going to be last week's opening question, but of course Julio's takes precedent. Considering our age, by the way, is there anyone that if you see them right now, you would fight them on sight? Is there anyone left in your life that if you saw them right now, it don't matter, like your reason, all the logic and reasoning of age and wisdom do not matter. This person has either wronged you or they're so aggravating to you that if you saw them right now, you would just be like, yo, it's time.
Ghost Dad.
So I'm assuming that's a no.
Yeah, that's pretty much a no.
Yo, the reason why I ask is because I actually know some people that are like that. They're our age, close to our age, and they actually have there's three individuals I'm thinking of. A person that two of them, it's each other. So they're like, if I ever see you, I'm knocking you out. So I'm like, all right, well, Juneteenth at Lamert is probably when y'all gonna fight because that's the only time y'all see each other. But, yeah, and I was like, it made me think, like, dang, is there anyone at this age that I would be like, yo, if I saw you, I'd knock you out?
The crazy thing is that I don't know if there's even anybody who would get me angry, like where I would have to leave, to not lose control. I can't even think of anyone, on that level.
I'm married to the person that would get me so angry that I would. So I actually killed that one by marrying that person. That's how I did it.
That's quite a strategy.
Fail.
That's what chapter of The Art of War is that?
Definitely not chapter 1, right? No, listen, I agree with you. I can't. I actually recently had someone.
I mean, I get irked by everybody. I'm an old man. I get everybody irks me and irritates the living hell out of me. But am I gonna smack them? Probably not.
I think is that the thing? Just to always be irked, like keep your irk level high. That way you're never really
Steve Urkel.
I think that might be the thing. Steve Urkel. I think that this year was the first year in a long time that I had someone actually annoy me, like to the point where I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, how do I know you? And I immediately found myself childishly debating with this person and then catching myself being like, yo, why am I talking to you? And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
But it was so weird for me because I hadn't had that experience in so long that I was like, what just happened? I'm out. So yeah, I guess it can happen to me, but I wouldn't fight the person or whatever. I mean, so no need to beat that person up. So
it's a good question though.
What? I mean, right? I actually am curious of. I mean, if you guys are listening out there, I don't know. You could post it in the Rap 6 Radio on our IG or whatever when we post up this episode. Is there anyone? I just can't imagine. I'm imagining most people that listen to this show are our age. I'm thinking we're speaking to our age group. Mm-hmm. But okay, you know what? Let me double down on this question. Was there ever anyone that if you saw them, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably. I mean, would I do everything possible to not be in that situation? I think so, but I don't know.
I can't think of. I was trying to think back. Suge would probably be better at reminding me because Suge. Because I'll be like, yo, I never did that. And Suge would be like, yeah, you did. You did it on June 17th. So I'm like, oh, dang, I forgot about that.
Oh, man. There are definitely, it's like, most stupid stuff that we do, it's like, in the heat of the moment or whatever, and someone just does something really silly, and then you end up doing something silly, so whatever. But yeah. I'm not going to go hunt somebody down to cause trouble.
Yeah. No, I've always, my thing, first of all, I can't think of anybody. I'm sure there was somebody, but I can't think of anybody. But secondly, usually, like you said, it's outside of the moment. So I probably have thought it through and been like, man, whatever. Right. Or degraded the importance of the individual, which is generally how I exist. There really aren't too many important people, period. My favorite statement is, well, nothing's going to happen to me, so you might as well just be quiet now or walk away. One or the other. Like, I'm going to be fine, so go do something else. Yeah, I had to think about that one. Maybe next week I could say, you know what? Because I really dislike sports reporters. So maybe like Mason from the Mason and Ireland show, like I might bomb.
Just on site?
Just on site. Like, you know what? That's the dude. You know what I mean? But I doubt it. Like, I still would be like, yo, that's ridiculous. Why would I fight this dude over lying about sports? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's that.
I don't know.
That seems ridiculous. And what if that moment, as I carry this on, Kev, what if the moment you see that person, you're like with your child?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm always with my child, so.
It's like, stand down, little one. 1 second.
Right.
Daddy's got some business to handle.
Like, it instantly becomes not worth it to even get in an argument to a certain extent.
Sure. Well,
like I've gotten really prepared to just start and end every conversation with, "Are you finished?" And I've also prepared for that conversation by sometimes saying that to myself when I'm angry or irritated or whatever. Kev,
okay,
are you finished? Are you finished, Kev?
I've had so we've had this conversation on the show before, and we'll move on after this, but just kind of rounding it out. So I don't argue with women specifically in public or really in general. The only woman I'll argue with is my wife, right? I mean, just bottom line. But you're in a grocery store and there's people to argue, and I'm generally like, or we're in traffic or whatever. If I look over and I see that this person that just cut me off is a woman, I'll be like, you know what, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like a ridiculous thing to do, especially when my daughters are around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I did have an incident at school, dropping off the kids and picking them up, where this woman, I don't know what her problem was, man, but she basically tried to run us off the road. It was crazy. Like, it was wild out. My kids are in the car. So the only thing I said, yo, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, right? Yo, what's going on? So she's had her kids in the car. She's like, F and meh. And I'm like, all right, cool. So a month or so goes by. This whole thing kind of manifests itself into her bringing her husband to the school, like to specifically to mean mug me, right? Mm. So I get my kids in the car. Or whatever. I pull up to make a U-turn, pull up behind him. I get out of my car and go talk to him. Like, yo, this is basically not going to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you heard, I'm not going to explain myself. I'm not going to explain the story. But what I am going to say is our kids are here, and it's going to be respectful or it's going to be real ugly. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, right? So we both kind of looked at each other, decided that it wasn't best, and that was the end of it. But that's as close as I've gotten to any altercation in quite a while. It was just, you know what I'm saying? And it was because his wife was crazy.
Well, yeah, and I haven't, that's the thing, is that I get irked, but also at the same time, I like I know they don't know why they're being irritating. 99% of the time. I had a guy almost hit me. Luckily, I was going to pick up my kid, so it was just me. But I'm like, in the crosswalk, and this dude just runs the 4-way stop sign. I'm like, dude, why are you even trying to go through a stop sign on the block that the school is on?
Right.
It's like, why don't you just go? I take 3 turns to go somewhere else, so I'm not even, I don't want to be by any kids in my car. Because kids are crazy. Cool. Kids are nuts. And a parent with more than one child, I can barely control my own child, and she listens. But there are parents with like 2, 3 kids, which is totally normal.
Yeah. Kids
are nuts. So I'm like, dude, why are you trying to drive through this 4-way stop? You know, the crosswalk 4-way stop. You know, if you drive more than 4 miles per hour, you're going to get ticketed or whatever because it's a school zone. And you're going to pay 15 times the normal speeding ticket. Right? You know, like, they make it really clear. You shouldn't even be driving here.
Right.
You should park down the street and walk your happy ass to school. Right? It's like, dude, it's not that hard. And I know, but the thing is that everybody's urgent situation. What I don't like is when it's very clear that your urgent situation is more important than my urgent situation, especially when your urgent situation is getting to work at Wendy's or whatever, and my urgent situation is not being run over by a Wendy's employee. It's like, come on.
By a Wendy's employee. Why are your burgers square? That's my problem.
That's because they know how to do it.
Yeah. All right. My man, shout out to my man Silo. He said he has a homeboy. When people are driving erratically early in the morning, they're trying to get to work or whatever. Whenever he ends up to the side of them in the stop sign, right? At a stoplight, he rolls his window down. The person is usually huffing and puffing and angry, and he goes, "Leave earlier." Then he rolls his window back up.
Exactly. You have no idea how many times I have, and it was a bit that some comedian did, and I can't remember who it was, but I've used this to diffuse situations. Just get to somewhere late, and I'm like, you're not gonna believe, why I'm so late. And so the question is, why? Because I left the house later than I should have.
That's it. I left later. Right.
Speaking of which, how do you feel about the daylight savings time thing? What's your stance on that? By the way, I've never in my life known which one is daylight saving and which one is standard or whatever. Well, so I don't even really know where I fall on the spectrum of opinion, but
I didn't really know. I just assumed that daylight savings was before summer.
Okay, so we are not in daylight savings.
We are in daylight. So
okay.
Yeah.
So
when the clock's straight forward, then yeah.
So the sun stays up longer during daylight savings time.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Also, solstice, right? So like we're in the longer period of sun in the middle of summer.
I don't know, that sounds real mystical right now. You just started talking about that when you grew your dreads.
Okay, whatever.
I don't even know.
You've never heard me say solstice.
You know what I think?
Before?
I think we should have a law that we can just my time, my choice. I'll just decide what time it is. Everyone just whatever.
Okay, so this third shot at my wife. So you just want to be the clock in my wife's car?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna bow to the big time industrial complex.
I mean, she doesn't. I'm like, okay, wait. Why is your clock an hour and 26 minutes fast? Like now we have to figure out what time. An hour fast is fine.
She does it to fool herself.
I'm like. It's like, why are we doing this? What time is it in this car? So you do have a supporter, and then we can decide what time it is
I changed the clock in the car fast to fool my wife, but she's good at math. So I realized it was just messing everything up. These are stages of a relationship, right? Where it's finally like, when you get to the point where your clock in your car is actually correct.
Yeah.
You know you've given up.
Yeah, I've given up. My clock has been correct the whole time. And I changed it immediately. Like, okay, it's daylight. We sprung forward. I get in the car and change my clock. What do I think about the daylight savings time thing, though? I think that why are we still changing our clock? That's my thing. And the fact that it happened by like weird accident, like the law went through the Senate. Oh, yeah. Just by
they're like, it's whatever. A war. We can do this.
Yeah, it's like
we're gonna find out the war is gonna end, and we're gonna find out that mushrooms and heroin are legal now, and
dude, just yeah,
passing ecstasy out at the National Monument and all this. Just
dude, the fact that there's like a party agreement to not do that, and that's the only thing that stops it from happening. Hey, we just won't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more. Hold on. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see what happens though. What November if everything goes through as planned, then November of 2023, we will no longer nationwide change our clocks again. So we're not going to fall them back, actually. It'll just be the spring forward, and then that'll be it. Mm-hmm. No more.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
That's big. That's big for DJs too. DJ,
right.
Not DJs here. DJs in New York. Actually, what happens here? When they spring forward, they just close early?
Yeah, they close early, fam. Ain't nobody doing it. Yeah. I used to be hype. Okay, I know we got to get to the other side, but this is it for real. I used to be hype because I used to be like, yo, we finna party right? But
like
over the years, yeah. But over the years, man, it just... I remember Lucky Lou used to fight for it, too. But the clock. Like, Lucky Lou would be screeing. You know what I'm saying? It's an extra hour. Everybody wants to drink. And he's right. But they was like, we want to go home. So, we're good.
You're not so lucky tonight, are you, Lou?
Yeah, no. Unlucky Lou. Yo. All right, man. Let's get to the other side because we actually have way more hilarious stuff to talk about. So, yeah, let's go.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You alive on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Track Life and your fam, Kevin Sakoda.
The Sakoda solstice.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Why is Google talking right now? Do you hear what?
Yeah.
What? There's... All right.
Hey, Google.
No, not through my Bluetooth headphones, Kev. No. All right. Anyway, thank you, Google. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you would like to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And if you like to catch us on television, you know what to do, man. You go to BTSN, that's Behind the Scenes Network. Download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. Click on that app or channel, and we are right there with plenty of other dope content. BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want in. Almost had it. Almost did it perfect. And what you also should do is follow btsn.pass on Instagram for all sorts of updates, man, how you can get involved, man, you can invest. Man, it's BTSN got it popping. It's going down, man. This is going to be a big year for BTSN. Also, follow Rap Sucks Radio on IG as well. You know what I'm saying? Show updates. Kev with the cleverness.
You will always have 24/7 updates on the status of daylight savings time. How come your Google voice isn't Issa Rae?
Can it be?
Yes.
What?
But it's not everything. So it's like Issa Rae, and then every so often it's like, and also.
We once had John Legend once, and that's what happened. Like John Legend would say, you know,
he'd be singing everything.
No problem. And then Google would be like, and now all the information you asked for. Yeah.
And also the weather in.
Oh, man. All right. Kev, let's get into this, man.
Let's do it.
Kev's title for topic number 1 is All We Do Is Spark Colonialism. Boom. All we do is spark colonialism. This just sounds like a whack rapper's rendition. Like not that this happens so often on Seditious Beats, but there was always like one dude who wasn't really dope, and he'd be on there and he would flip it up to try to freestyle it. That sounds like that guy. Like, all we do is spark colonialism.
Rapping about pyramids.
Yeah, with the pyramid hat on. It wasn't me, by the way. All right.
That meme. I think I got to be honest with you because this is not very masculine. I'm pretty sure I peed myself when I saw that meme.
I was lightweight upset. Like, yo, wait a minute. How do I have so many pictures in this hat too? Very specifically. All right, check it.
Okay.
So, topic 1, Kev's title said, you don't have to go home, but he said, but you can't stay here. But the true thing is, but you got to get the hell out of here. So the reason for this is royals are forced to cancel the first stop of the Caribbean tour after local protests and claims of colonialism. This is reported by Deadline.com. The players involved are William and Kate's Caribbean vacation. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have been forced to cancel their first big engagement of their Caribbean tour following a village protest in Belize and claims of colonialism. Local indigenous people staged a protest on Friday complaining that they had not been consulted about the royals landing their helicopter on a local football field. Good grief, man. A youth leader, not saying the name, last name Scholl, told the media the way organizers had dealt with the villagers over the plans for the royal visit felt very colonial in nature. Their request for a protest to take place on Sunday was turned down by police due to security concerns. So instead they gathered on Friday with banners that included words, Prince William, leave our land, and colonial legacy of theft continues with Prince and FFI. All right. The village has been the subject of a dispute over ownership of the land with Flora and Fauna International, a charity which tries to protect ecosystems across the world and which Prince Williams is a patron. He is the latest in a line of royals who have been patron of the organization since his great-grandfather, George VI. And the Duke and Duchess's trip to the Caribbean is set to include visits to Jamaica, the Bahamas. It is hoped that this visit in the year of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee will help strengthen links with the UK in an era which has seen several countries in the region moving towards independence. Time quotes Scholl explaining, "We, the villagers, consider that we have suffered the legacy of colonialism, and we are directly still being impacted by that." Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah, fam.
Queen's going platinum. Queen Rihanna went diamond. Shout to Queen Rihanna.
One Caribbean queen, right?
That's right. That's right. I wish it would be funny if they immediately invited Harry and Meghan Markle to just stop on by.
That would be the move, right?
You want to land your helicopter in the 7-Eleven parking lot? Good.
Why not?
I just want them to line up the royal family and just do the F you, F you, F you, F you. You're cool.
You know what, man? Here's my question. What happens if you leave people alone? Like if you
the sad thing is that the comments were terrible. And this is Deadline. This is not like some British, tabloid or whatever. It was just like, well, you just want to be a third world country for the rest of your life. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about?
Right. And why? As the locals say, why bother you?
Yeah.
What does it have anything to do with? So what? Fine. And then what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because William and Kate have zero swag. They have a swag deficit.
You just land in helicopters on football fields, like
yeah,
without that's clearance or permission.
It's an obnoxious attempted flex.
Yeah, it's an awful flex.
Flag on the play,
right? I'm sure this is football, not football, but yes. No, man, why? Yeah, I get it though. So there's it. Let's use one of the conversations that we had about Haiti, right? We had a conversation about Haiti and the infrastructure issues that are different from, let's just say, California, right? I mean, obviously, I know one's a country and one's a state, but without the infrastructure, these earthquakes and natural disasters have a much stronger effect, right? It's one good reason to be allied with a country or whatever. But unfortunately, for a place like Haiti, colonialism smashed and thrashed and bashed. So it doesn't matter what their associations are. You still are going to leave them hanging out to dry, right? And in America's case, because they were African and fended off their oppressors.
Yeah.
So you have this thing about. I'm saying that to say to the person who made the comment, like, well, you just want to be a third world country. Well, actually, they don't have to be if you don't colonize. If you actually ally, as opposed to colonize, then some things actually work out a little better, right? And there are plenty of situations where that's worked out. But people seem to think that you have to own this, and that's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, it's gone on as long as time has existed.
Sure.
The history of the world. There are stories, more stories that can be told, but it's always the same thing, and the greed. And I mean, speaking from the American standpoint, like, I don't know how you can look at even territories of the United States that are so close to our shores and wonder how this could happen. It's like, do you see what's going on right here?
Mm-hmm.
On the mainland? It's like, yo,
right.
You didn't even do it well here. All those things you said you were doing. You didn't. One, you were lying. Two,
right.
You didn't do it particularly well here at the home office. So, I don't know how you expect your satellite operation to work much better. It's like, jeez.
Poor people, you guys stay poor. The rest of us, we're going to work it out. You guys just kind of stick around. And here's the thing. Just want to be like us. That's your contribution to society. Right. Work hard. Want to be like us. We'll figure this out with your wages and stuff.
But since you're here, let me have you lift this.
Right.
Carry it over there to the other place.
Bottom line.
Then go. They'll tell you to bring something back over here. Just do that.
Yeah. Here's some meager salary for that, by the way.
Yeah.
You'll be
here's a Wendy's gift card.
Hey, right? Square burger. You were already third world, so
you're a square burger living in a round bun world.
Which is what Wendy's is. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. The burger bun is round, but the burger is square. It's like, why are you doing this? All right. On to less serious things.
Oh, I disagree, homeboy.
Oh, the rap references on this show, man. You guys, I want to know the person that gets all of them outside of Suge. All right. Topic title, trust me, I'm a professional.
Trust me, I'm a professional.
All right. reason is, and you guys got it, man, the video for this is extra out.
I know. It's such a... if nothing shows the media savvy that we display on a daily basis, it's focusing our attention on a story that is completely video-driven on a completely 100%. Audio format.
Yes, because you guys love it.
You don't get that anywhere else.
No, you don't.
We're gonna tell the story verbally.
Yeah. And I'm going to be too lazy to update the Facebook page, so I'll never send you the link for the video. There's that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. Done. We've fixed the show. Kev, dangerous Tesla stunt ends in crash in Echo Park neighborhood. Driver on the loose. Echo Park, man. The Tesla in Echo Park. This is stunt driving gentrification at its best, man. ABC7.com reports this. A Tesla driver, Kev titled, the players involved, Kev says, a Tesla driver with SpaceX dreams. Facts, though. All right, so a dramatic video shows a driver trying to pull off a dangerously high-speed stunt in a Tesla, but ends up crashing in an Echo Park neighborhood. In the viral video, the Tesla blows through an intersection, goes airborne, Dukes of Hazzard style, and slams into two parked vehicles and several trash cans. The incident happened shortly after midnight Sunday, according to Los Angeles Police Department. Multiple spectators' cell phone captured the dangerous scene near Baxter Street and Alvarado Street. Good grief, y'all. Right on the edge. The rented 2018 Tesla was abandoned at the scene. Whoa. There's currently no description of the driver. LAPD says the driver, who remains on the loose, will face hit and run charges. There is a $1,000 reward to anyone who provides information leading to the offender's identification, apprehension, and conviction on a resolution through a civil compromise. Listen, $1,000 is not even half the rent in Echo Park right now. So it might not be worth snitching.
I might though. I'm going to call the LAPD. That says there's no description of the driver, but you know what? I have one. He's a goddamn legend. I'm claiming the reward, man. I'm going to just leave my message with me. Yeah, I have information. Look for the guy with no car, with his head held high and 10 toes down, because that man is a legend. Go Dodgers.
Listen.
Also, I assume it's a man. Could be a woman.
Could be.
You know. Yeah.
But I just assume women are smarter. So I just don't think
also,
it's a woman.
The one thing I want to make sure of that I could not tell, it said hit and run, but I assume that goes for the parked cars. I assume he didn't kill anybody.
No, he didn't. Matter of fact, no, he didn't kill anyone. No one was hurt. Well, we don't know the state of the driver, but you know that was he did it twice, right?
Oh no!
Yeah. So the video that I saw, he jumped the first time and landed. It wasn't as fresh to him, I guess. Came back around and did it, and that's when he crashed. Yeah.
Oh man! As everyone knows, I drive a Bugatti. But if my Bugatti was parked on that street, I have to say that if I found out that this American patriot destroyed my car while he was doing something so incredibly extraordinary, I would be hard pressed to be angry in the slightest. I would not even be irked. You have to admire the chutzpah.
What did you think was going to happen? Like, what?
He just kissed it. He kissed it up to Elon. He kissed
it up to Elon.
What did he do? He did like a up, down, left, right, A, B, B, A, or whatever, and just hoped that he'd unlock flight mode or whatever.
Dude. It was serious Dukes of Hazzard levels too. Serious jump from one hill to the other across the intersection. Just, yo. And the question is, and this is the ultimate question. It's not a deep question. There's nothing profound, nothing probably entertaining about this question. Yeah. Just why? Why? Just why? Like, I don't have any other. And when I watched the video this morning, I was like, but why? And then that was it.
You know what? Some people say why. You know what this man said?
What did he say, Kev? You are so into your joke you're about to tell. You guys, this man is cracking. He can't even get the joke out.
I'm not even going to do it. We all know what he said. We all know. I'm surprised he left the car. He probably get car. Why didn't he hit Control Alt Delete and try it again?
I blame Tesla for that. That car is supposed to be able to do anything. And how do we know? Here's what we don't know. We don't know whether it was on auto drive. Right? Like, you could tell your Tesla, yo, get busy, fam. And the car goes, and it turns, gives you a Kit voice like Knight Rider.
It hit switches.
Yeah, and then it just was like, oh, yeah, we do all this. It kind of break dances, and then it goes over the thing. So maybe there was no driver. Maybe it was the Tesla on its own. Like, this is Tesla's new Get Busy software.
They used a charger from the bodega or whatever, and it just messed up the whole thing. Messed up the OS.
Yo, that's so ridiculous.
Do not use third-party charger.
It's a third-party charger, Joy. Wow, more than meets the eyes. All right, yo, topic 3, Kev. Yo, oh, by the way, man, I was thinking I'm about to bring the soundboard back. All right, and we need like a transition sound. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
right, like the Batman or something, so that we know, like, so between topic changes. Like, so. Those are awful.
You can have any of those free of charge. No. Creative Commons.
The worst transition changes. Whoosh. I was thinking like the Transformers transform. Like, anyway, if we bring the topic back,
okay, you're right. This is like, is that Trek or is that Michael Winslow? What's going on? Do the helicopter. Do Prince William's helicopter.
Wait, do Prince William's helicopter? Move, bitch. Get out the way. I hate this part of the show. I hate it. Does everybody else hate this as much as I do? I hate even being part of it. This was the worst. All right.
That was a helicopter with a British accent, by the way. I don't know if you caught that.
Where two of those helicopter sounds were saying something racist.
It does a lot. It does twice the sucking.
All right. Sheesh.
Queen Rihanna.
Oh, let's go on to topic 3. Kev,
okay.
go ahead and say the topic title the way that you wrote this down. I'm curious.
Seize the yachts.
That's right. That's how I was going to say it. But I was thinking the Irish character from come on, man, from The Simpsons, when he was like, "We got to save the wee turtles." I was going to say it like that. Seize the yachts. All right, so the video for this one is wild too. Y'all just got to look this stuff up, man. Trust us. Yo, okay, so stolen 60.
I'm a professional.
I'm a professional. Yeah, this is awful. Stolen 60-foot yacht crashes into other vessels in Newport Beach. Police say, "Dang, yo, Cali had it popping this past weekend. What's going on?
Active.
It was going down. I was in the wrong place, man. I went to kick it
off,
in the beach,
baby.
Yeah, mask off, everything off, right? All right. Yeah, I hung out in Long Beach. I guess I should have just driven further up and see stuff like this go down. So anyway, MercuryNews.com reports this. A yacht thief with SpaceX dreams. Facts, though. 100% facts. Okay, so a stolen yacht crashed into a dock and other vessels in Newport Beach on Thursday, March 10th. An Orange County Sheriff spokesman said, injuring one person and leading to the accused thief's arrest. The yacht was stolen from a yacht broker in Newport Harbor around 10:10 a.m. when the man piloted it erratically and collided with at least two boats. Video of the collision on TMZ showed the yacht plowing into a dock and momentarily pausing on top of the dock and the boats. This is the most Charlie Murphy yacht moment. All right, so Deborah Dolly was actually inside her sailboat when the yacht struck, and she hit her head. This is very unfortunate. We're very sorry for this, Deborah. She said, the entire starboard side came crashing in on me, and it didn't stop. It came once, twice, and three times. So the whole boat, the poles, the steel, the enclosure, everything was crashing in on me. Well, that sounds terrifying.
Sounds like a Commodore song.
Once, twice, three times the whole boat. All right, so the yacht also slammed into a seawall near the Lido Isle Bridge.
If this article talked about the stuff this guy did not hit, it would have been about 1/4 of the length.
Right. At that point, deputies were able to board the yacht and apprehend the man without incident. How the man allegedly stole the yacht and what his motives may have been were not immediately known. He had no reported injuries, Kev. He ran over everything and did not hurt himself at all.
Can't be stopped.
The whole episode lasted about 10 minutes now. The sheriff's department's dive team was assessing damage to the allegedly stolen yacht and the areas of the harbor that it collided with. The yacht did not appear to be sinking, but the dive team checked for potential environmentally hazardous things such as fuel and things of that nature. So, go ahead, Gov.
Oh, man.
Where to begin?
You think that at some point this guy was like, he definitely at some point did this move where he put his hand on the seat and did one of these, trying to back that thing up off of that sailboat.
Right. Yo, but see, that's the thing about the video. When you guys do look this up on your own and watch the video, because I'm not posting the link, what you'll find is like fam hit the boats and then like for
several
real
times.
did a back like several times and then did like a backup like, oh man, I'm tripping. Hold up. Oh man, I could park here, right? And then tried and it was like, yo, man is wilding. Now here's what got me. No mention of intoxication at all. So at least to this point. If this man was 100% sober doing this, oh my God, dog.
Oh man!
Even crazy people got to get high before they do this.
I don't know about that. My first instinct was that this man was just trying to get to work, but gas is $6. he had no other options.
But to hop in a vehicle or vessel that takes more gas than a car,
just trying to get from A to B, Trek. That's all.
Bro smashed in that yacht. This is what happened. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Fam was like, I'm about to get me a yacht. Right? This is straight up. Yo, they leave them right there. Park the keys in them joints. I'm taking one, right? If I could get in this joint and hit, get out the harbor, fam, the yacht's mine.
International waters.
Yeah, I'm out, right? Then he got in that joint, right? And was like, oh shit, I don't know how to like drive or sail or whatever a yacht.
Yeah, you think he looked at his buddy next to him. He's like, "Do you read Russian?"
Right, exactly. Yo, how do we drive this thing? Oh snap! I don't know how to drive. It's like a kid. Have you ever? One of the most amazing things in the world to me is kids learning to ride bikes. I think it just looks impossible. And when they do it, I'm like, how did you do it? You were so incapable before. I think I've said this on the show before, like 20 times. It's like, it's more amazing than like the circulatory system to me. I'm like, kids learning to ride bikes is crazy. It's right. We should all die.
Great.
All of us. None of us should have survived.
Yeah. And there's also a point at which you realize you can act like you're running alongside your kid. There's no way you're going to save your kid from the inevitable
You're not
crash.
saving them. That curve is going to do damage, and you are going to have to be right there when it happens because you're not catching them.
Yeah.
But there is that initial confidence that they hop on a bike, and in their mind, as in my mind, right? Yeah, you should just be able to stand up and move, and then it goes, right? And then that twist and fall, that reminds them, right? Oh, wait, the training wheels were doing something. So this man had that moment several times into a boat, into another boat, into a harbor, he just was like, oh, snap. This thing doesn't just go, yo. I can't just flip a bitch and be out this joint.
Oh,
like
man.
I'm literally, yeah. I can't just be like, oh man, hit a hard left. Nah, fam, not in a yacht. It's a wrap. You're not ghost riding the yacht, yo. It's over.
Ghost ride the whip.
Ghost ride the yacht, bro. Yeah. There's an episode of Bob's Burgers where character Teddy has a yacht. Trying to impress his ex-wife, right? And he runs into the harbor or into the pier, and he kind of, which is basically what this man did. But yo, he trying to get out as quickly as possible because he was embarrassed. Actually, backed into the pier when he tried to get out. So he turned around, and was like, "Bow!" And then that was the funniest thing I laughed for hours because that's what people do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this dude didn't do that. He backed up and then pushed on the gas or whatever you do in a boat and was like right in again. Like, you know what? We ain't hit enough stuff.
He treated that like bowling. He was trying to pick up the spare.
How much more can I hit? So yeah, that was hilarious. That video is off the chain, yeah.
Fantastic work, Newport Beach.
Excellent.
Salute you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Newport Beach and Echo Park. You have our undying respect.
Prime California. Prime Southern California. All right. So, topic number 4, man. We on 4 topics. We finna get out of here in a minute. So, Kev's titled this, their insurance premiums are about to get more venti. Woman red-faced after Starbucks barista leaves smooth message on coffee cup.
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can we get John Legend in here?
Mirror.co.uk. I've done a lot of singing on this show today. It's not a good look.
It's good, man. Good. Adds depth.
Players involved. The caffeine Casanova, as Kev titles this person. Yo, a woman on TikTok was less than impressed when she discovered a barista at Starbucks was flirting with her after he left a quote-unquote smooth message on her coffee cup without her noticing. In a video, the woman showed off the cup, which had a secret message written on it alongside an arrow that traveled all the way down to the bottom of the cup. At the bottom of the cup, text was circled, which would usually tell the customer, careful, the beverage you're about to enjoy is extremely hot. But instead, guys, you guys all know where this is going. Oh, the clever. Woo! Get a fam. The Starbucks employee crossed out several words so that the message read, Kev, careful, you're extremely hot.
Ooh.
Get him.
Smooth. This is Kevin Slow Jamming James.
Go get him, Kev.
Caffeine Casanova.
Why on Slow Jam shows, maybe 92.3 back in the day, why was it always Secret Garden that they did the talkover on?
Because Secret Garden, I don't know how the Secret Garden stays secret because that song is about 4,000 minutes long.
It's the longest song. I'm like, okay, so we're done having sex and the song is still playing. So the song has outlasted me. This is ridiculous. We need to make these Jodeci songs with 2 minutes and 50 seconds, giving you a chance to fail before the song was over. Like, oh, you know the song, right?
You gotta get in and out right quick.
Yeah, like if you're gonna put Jodeci songs on repeat. Officially, that song, right?
Yes.
But Secret Garden is like, okay, I got to keep going. When does he stop talking? Like, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. You can't get outlasted by the song. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to at least get to the next track, right? I'm timing this. And the average song is 3 minutes and 30 seconds, right? So if I get through 3 songs. All right, anyway. Plus a Tilla instrumental.
Put the pitch control up.
Come on. All right, anyway.
Get the screwed and chopped. What is it? Slow down and reverb version? Then you're really in trouble.
That's only in Echo Park now, the slow down and reverb version. All right, so the woman, Kev, who posts on TikTok under the username Chance Twins, alongside her twin sister, oh, awesome, was left red-faced by the encounter and indicated she wouldn't be going back to the coffee shop because she couldn't face seeing the barista again. Oh, come on. Right? I don't know. Whatever. Commenters on the video were divided over the gesture. Obviously, I'm on one side. As while some thought it was cute, others wondered how many people the barista had written the same message to. 10 to get you 2 is the rule, people. What? 10. Holla at 10. You might get 2. One person said, that was smooth, not going to lie. It wasn't. While another said, it's cute. Girls say guys never do anything. He put his heart out to you. But a third found the message suspicious as they wrote, I'm wondering how many other girls he did that to. Does it matter?
All of them.
Right.
All of them.
10. Listen, single fellas out there. 10 to get you 2. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What? What am I saying wrong?
Man.
How many coffee cups you think?
You're rap Wayne Gretzky.
Listen, how many cups? She was wondering how many women. How many cups you think he got? He's got an infinite amount of cups and return customers. Okay, wait. That's where we stop. All right.
What happens if someone burns themselves with the super hot Starbucks coffee, though? That's where my, you all know I am the legal scholar, general counsel of Rap Sex Radio. So that's where my mind went. This is a potentially very serious situation.
I mean, if she goes back, it could get serious.
What if he made the message, careful, you're about to enjoy me? I think he gets up to a 300 batting average if he does that.
We think so?
Maybe 350. Yeah.
Maybe 350, yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah. I mean, then you're talking about career.
Well, career averages.
Stats,
Yeah, that's true.
You know
That's true. Because, towards the end of your career, your stats kind of take a dive. You know what I mean? It's that middle part of your career. That's where it kills. That's where you kill it.
You know what his rap name is, right?
What's that?
Bar Easta.
We are failing the audience.
That's what they came
so
here
bad.
for. They knew what they were getting into.
This is awful.
Bar Easta.
It's funny because at this point in the show, I think most people have tuned out. So this is the part where we're just entertaining ourselves. Yo, I think this was cool. A little creepy. Not my way of going about things. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to act like you're not interested in whatever. Here's your coffee.
It's COVID, man. Right? Stop touching my cup so much.
That's true too. That is true. Yeah, that's a lot of scribbling. Where is your manager, sir? How long are you taking to prepare these cups with your love notes on them, by the way? Because if my coffee is cold, because you is Mac Daddy Starbucks over there, I'm gonna be a little irritated, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he's not doing it to you.
He's not, but my coffee gotta wait for you to scribble your note out.
This is true. This
You know
is true. Now, I'm on your side. Bar Easta.
All right. Wait. Let's move on.
Produced by Alchemist.
Oh, the chops. So many chops. All right. Y'all know what it is, yo. Sakoda 1's on the way. Sakoda 1's.
Yep.
Where, you know what I'm saying, we present a headline and
whoosh. Whoosh.
This is so whack. This is terrible. This is the Nelly song portion of this show. We just have gone, right? Andale, mommy. E-I, uh-oh. What's poppin' tonight? Not this, Nelly. Not this. Not those lyrics.
Oh, man.
What was that? Was that like a xylophone in the beat, too? That was like weirdly... The beat was all goofy. Right? Remember the beat for that song? It was like bloop, bloom, doop, 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 bloom. I'm like, what Casio keyboard?
I think it was Prince William playing a steel drum.
Dude, it was awful. I was like, who? Why is this a hit song? This is produced by the Muppets. All right.
Easy.
Kev, this is Sakoda 1.
Yep.
Things get real batty when Real Bat appears during the screening of The Batman.
Holy batshit, Batman! Holy wet market, Batman!
Holy wet market. Good grief. Whoa. Oh. We are a conservative show at this point.
It's not the bat's fault. You know whose fault it is?
Who?
China.
You have to
China.
It. Enunciate. Kev,
what up, world? Check me out on TikTok. @bat.
Why did you pull up? You pulled up like, yeah, I know that ain't a real bat, right? He ain't a real bat. Hey, yo, why does he get to be a bat? Spider-Man was bitten by a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man. Batman is just a rich dude that decided bats was like that he was going to take on a persona, right?
I guess. He's rich.
So
colonizing the bat community.
Yeah, it's my favorite animal. I'm just going to be it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bruce. Go ahead. It's kind of weird. All right. At least Peter over here was bitten by one.
That's what DC stands for. Dumb colonizers.
At what point did the bat show up to the movie? Because the movie is like 7 hours long. The bat probably was there the whole time, and at the third hour was like, yo, I'm out of here. Spread my wings. You guys should all leave too. I heard that movie's good though, Kev. Honestly, I've heard this really good movie.
I'm sure it is.
Who wants to watch a 3-hour Batman? You guys are ridiculous. I'm so tired of you all.
But I'm sure it's not better than the George Clooney Batman movie.
I don't care. I don't care to compare Batman.
I just did that to make Fizz crash his yacht.
What is a yacht in Philly like? It's right. Isn't that just a funny quote? What is a yacht like in Philly?
That sounds like a question that was asked of the Buddha.
Right? I have one question, Lord.
Right before his head exploded.
Right. Lord, before you cast me one way or the other, what is a yacht in Philly like? Huh? All right. Interesting question.
Get out.
Indeed. Yeah, exactly. Trapdoor. All right. All right, man. Let's get out of here. This is the world's most pointless show. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. This has been Rap Sucks Radio. I am your homeboy Track Life, and that dude over there is your fam, Kev Sakoda.
Bar Easta.
Oh my God. Get him out of here. Please go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms for past episodes of this show. And you can also go to BTSN Behind the Scenes Network by downloading the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices, clicking on that app or channel, and we are right there with plenty of other dope content. BTSN Behind the Scenes Network, we want in. Kevin and I are actually going to talk about, by the way, some Old Head Energy t-shirts. So we'll discuss that a little bit more down the line, maybe next show. So, you know what I'm saying? A little spoiler alert for y'all. And that's it. So on the count of three, we say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Peace.
Dang, he's destroying the microphone and everything.
Destroying the microphone. Okay.
All right, y'all. We
irking
out.
Me. Bar.
Oh, God.
Easter.